the lads down here have been asking for us to do modern movie reviews. So we'll quickly knock out what we thought of Iron Lung, which is the Markiplier movie.
Yeah.
Well-known YouTuber.
Which broke the record of the most fake blood used in any movie ever.
Well, he was literally swimming in it.
So I don't blame you for falling asleep. That movie was way longer than it needed to be. They could have made that an hour and a half, and I would have been so satisfied with it. But there were bits of that movie was just a bit...
Yeah.
It droned on, you know.
Background for anyone who doesn't know, Iron Lung was a video game released a few years ago, and Markiplier, well-known old-school YouTuber, decided to make a film of it. The game was like an oppressive, claustrophobic horror game. You're in like a tiny submersible, and you can't see outside of it, and you can't get out of it, and all this crazy stuff. And so that's how the movie's filmed as well, which would have helped with budget, honestly.
$5 million it cost to make.
Okay, yeah, I've heard so 3 to 5 million, and it's made over 50 million at the box office. And I think it was self-financed by Markiplier.
Yes, I was really kind of confused. There was no, every movie nowadays has 50 bloody slogans that come up that says, Focus Films or, stuff like that.
All right, let's see what you got, Fox. Oh, I bet that's a sea monster. Oh, that's not the movie. Yeah, I think I heard of them. Here we go. Movie! Well, now that seems intentionally misleading. All right, someone's coming to town. Oh, for crying out loud.
And there was nothing. It was just movie. Off we go, and I'm like, wait.
Yeah, well, because he didn't take money from anyone, so...
Yeah. Thoroughly impressed with the effort that went into it, although I only gave it a 3 out of 5 stars because it was just too long.
Yeah, I'd give it 3. It's pretty trippy, like particularly when you get to the literal swimming in blood stage.
Yeah, or the what's that movie? That Japanese movie that's the iron dude who starts growing iron body parts. Tetsuo.
Tetsuo, yeah.
Tetsuo. It reminded me of Tetsuo when he started sticking to the pipes and the pipes started growing iron into his skin. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give Iron Lung 3 stars as well. And it might have got more if it was half an hour shorter.
Angry. Theme song.
Bang. Is everyone ready for the movie of the week? Because we're talking about the movie of the week. Bang. Professionals do it.
And to start off, we always like to start off with Angry's drink of the week. And the theme of the movie this week was Brannigan. So what did you have this... What have you got?
Well, I've got the whiskey. I'm not a beer guy, so I'm not doing the whole Boilermaker thing. Charlie's got the beer chaser.
Right, I got the beer chaser.
And that, as much as anything else, led to my drinking problem.
So yeah, we're going to take a quick look at the movie Brannigan. John Wayne's second police film after McHugh. This was released in 1975, and it is definitely a Dirty Harry take, but it's like a fish out of water film, isn't it?
It is. You tell with that picture there with the Magnum, they're going for a Dirty Harry vibe.
Well, McGonagall, Billy is dead. They slit his throat from ear to ear.
Hey, I'm trying to eat lunch.
A lot of fun. I had a ball watching that movie. Yeah.
Really? Oh, which one, Dirty Harry or Brannigan?
Both, but Brannigan was a lot of fun. I
think Mark has a different opinion.
Your Honor, I object!
And why is that, Mr. Reed?
Because it's devastating to my case!
Overruled.
Good call!
Yes, a little bit of a different opinion. This was very ordinary, I thought. The plot was very generic. It was the bad guy was kind of unforgettable, and John Wayne was just phoning it in. I was
John Wayne,
the bad guy was definitely an afterthought. That the scene at the end with the car going back and forth, that was like, aren't we done? I'm ready to go. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But
I found it funny.
There were some bits that were intentionally funny, which I found weird. Like, opening shot, John Wayne's leaving Chicago, and it's really sunny. He's flying out of Chicago. And then there's a cut to gloomy London shrouded in fog. I was like, okay, you're taking the piss. I get it.
And how he was like so generic, Chicago cop.
All right. Cool it. You must be getting old, Angel. Trying to push second-rate paper like this. Manny, this is warehouse 17 Polk Street. I got a paper hanger.
Turn around, big man.
Angel, you're a real bush leaguer.
Yeah.
You know something? I don't think it's loaded.
You dirty, lousy Mick.
It was just every single. It was like generic cop, generic cop, generic cop, ticking all the
boxes,
all the generic rules that a generic cop has to do in America.
I can't avenge my partner's death with this pea shooter.
I don't want to hear it, Big Bang. That cannon of yours is against regulations. In this department, we go by the book.
By book.
And so that's what made him stand out even more when he moved to England.
He's a very big guy too.
I think on a technical level as well, I think the cinematography went way harder than what it needed to. Like they shot with an anamorphic lens, which it creates like a widescreen look, and it's most known for films like Deer Hunter, Apocalypse Now, like Heaven's Gate, all these big spectacle films, and this film just didn't have spectacle. It was just like it was trying to go way harder than what the actual plot was, and I was just like, I actually really like the look of the anamorphic lens look.
Hey, buddy. You okay? You don't look so hot. You need some help?
When you have it on film and then it blown up on 35, it's got that real cinematic look to it. But that was the only thing that was keeping me watching, was the look of the film. And other than that, I was sitting there and I was trying to hold my eyes open watching it at points, and I was just like,
What? Give those glasses to the bailiff.
All right.
And those.
Oh.
Man, and then it gets to the end with John Wayne. He's gone for a while, and he comes back, and it's just kind of underwhelming with knock. Like, his character didn't change at all throughout it. I was just like, he's getting the paycheck.
Oh my God, what's happening now?
We work hard. We play hard.
Yeah, he's getting the paycheck here, and I was like, all right.
Also, like, he's almost 70 when making this film, and it shows. And he was dead a few years later, and I think that also shows.
Hey, John Wayne, have you heard about StockSwapper.org's low transaction fees?
Sounds like quite a deal, Pilgrim. I hate transaction fees.
Yeah, that probably added to the lackluster performance, but still, I was like, don't try and be Dirty Harry if you don't really have the chops for it.
I don't think they were going for a Dirty Harry. I don't think the film was taking itself that seriously. There were jokes like the jumping the London Bridge. You know, there was just silly scenes.
Good chase scenes, but they weren't. Yeah, I've seen better.
Well, duh.
And Richard Attenborough's character, I couldn't really know how to take him. I didn't know whether it was a comical performance or whether it was supposed to be serious. So it was hard. I didn't know what the.
I think he was partly cast because he's so much shorter than John Wayne, so there was a funny visual when they stood next to each other. Also, Little Dicky Attenborough, good actor. Okay, talk about him. The pub fight scene was bizarre.
Who the hell started it?
Awfully sorry.
And I love you so.
It was definitely deliberately comedic. It was over-the-top slapstick comedic. And it was so incongruous. Even with the other jokes in the film, I was just like, what are they doing? This is just Marx Brothers sort of slapstick.
Yeah,
it
the
was.
guy with the bowler hat who keeps on walking
That
back
was
into
genuinely
the pub.
funny. Super conservative businessman just comes to go in the pub and gets punched in the face as he walks in the door. And then he gets roughed up by some cops and hurled into the back of a divvy van. And he's just going, I was just going for a beer. It was funny, but incongruous.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll tell you what I disliked most. The score was incredibly intrusive. It was always just going 100 miles an hour. I was like, da-da, da-da, da-da. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, calm down with the orchestral score. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's like shopping. The movie's like shopping music. Like Sunday matinee. Yeah, it's like shopping music. It's not really too interruptive. It's just there in the background.
I was super excited when I saw John Vernon, the principal, the dean from Animal House.
The mayor from Dirty
I was
Harry.
like, oh, great, you know. And then he just disappears out of the film. And I'm like,
Wait, merciful crap!
Are we going to do a spoiler about the ending? Because I did kind of want to talk about what they did that I thought was clever with the ending.
Yeah, sure.
Or will we not spoil the ending?
Who'd have thought Darth Vader was Luke Skywalker's father?
Thank you, Mr. Blow the Picture for me.
I mean, okay. Spoiler alert, if you're going to keep watching this video, or turn to this time where we're finished with the spoilers.
So you get to the end, our guy who disappeared has been kidnapped, and his trusted finance guy is getting all the ransom money for him, and he shows up at a secret location with the dirty crims who've kidnapped the guy, and they're setting it up like he's meant to be paying off those guys and getting his boss back. And then there's like, oh, it's a double cross. He's working with the crims. And you go, oh, that's not bad. I like the double cross. And then he pulls out his gun and he shoots the crims. It was a triple cross. He was working with the crims and made them think he was going to kill his boss. But him and his boss are just keeping the $1 million ransom they pulled together. The triple cross was great, I thought.
There was some actually really interesting scenes with the way they did the money as well. Like when they followed the money with the postman. And it turned out to be...
I sent you a message on that. The false bottom on the postbox. Was that in Speed? It's in something else.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Yeah, it's at the end of Speed. I know that for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so Speed knocked that off from Brannigan.
I saw this in a movie about a bus that had to speed around the city, keeping its speed over 50. And if its speed dropped, it would explode. I think it was called The Bus That Couldn't Slow Down.
Yeah, well, I guess, yeah.
Well, Speed's 20 years later.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, no. As far as John Wayne films go, this is no Searchers. This is no Stagecoach. This is no Alamo. This is just you run it. You could skip this if you're just a John Wayne fan.
Oh, this movie's too complicated. Hey, the floor is sticky. Who's that guy? What did that guy say when I said, who's that guy?
But if you're looking for a nice, fun 70s fish out of water, cop in England, comedy, Mark, then, you know, you're in for a good time, I think. You know, I gave it 3 out of 5.
I'm going to give it 2 out of 5.
I'm 3 out of 5, but I agree with Charlie. This is for John Wayne completists. If you just want everything he did, you get this. And have a bit of fun with it. Just have fun with it.
Yeah, it's not his best work, but it's
no.
It kind of passes, sort of. Not sort of.
Sort of.
Well, we were talking last week about perhaps doing Excalibur.
You know what? I want to rewatch Excalibur because I saw it when it came out and I have virtually no memory of it. I found it to be very forgettable. I want to watch it again. It's a John Boorman film, yeah?
Yep, and there's a lot of little tidbits that have snuck in there that have become like, oh, well, I want to see that firsthand again. What do you reckon? You're up for that, Mark? You there? You think?
Yeah, sounds good. I've only seen bits and pieces of that film, but it'd be good to watch the whole thing through in its entirety. So looking forward to it.
Yep. Again,
right.
Me and Mark are disagreeing on the film, but like that's all good. So thank you again, Mark, for another movie of the week.
No worries. Thanks for having me, guys.
Let's hit that theme song.
That was the movie of the week. The movie of the week. We just talked about the movie of the week.
Bang!
That's how the professionals do
it. Good stuff, guys.
Oh, God, I love being silly with this stuff. Oh, my God. Thanks, Mark.
No worries, guys. I'll see you next time.
See you next week, mate. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Stab. Oh, missed.
Watch out!
If you have epilepsy,
Shit's gonna get pretty weird.
Right here in...
So here we go. Also, I think I probably look totally fucked from drinking, so I'm probably going to run this through some sort of video filter to try and cover up how bad I look.
As best
we can tell the pub is shut.
That's not
Appropriate. I can't be any clearer than that. That's what's most important. The pub. That's what's most important.
Yes.
It's a case last week.
As best
We can tell dinner party started with one case.
By the end of the
Dinner party. Almost everybody at the dinner party had a case.
beer.
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 If people simply
Take this seriously.
rapidly get on
The beer.
your
Civic.
duty. That's what's most important. That's what must be done.
Get on there. Get on there. I don't drink beer at all.
I'm Joyzy.